and whatnot over 100 years. That's a generation of people. So you release another flu 100 years later to see how much do we fight back as a species, our bodies, and trying to maybe find either a way to use it for wartime. I mean, could you imagine the silence? If you go to war and release coronavirus, just saying, or a virus like that, and you can't smell it, you can't see it, and you just leave it and go, you could take out a whole community because all of a sudden they're getting sick and dying and they don't know why. It's the same as when the Spanish gave the Indians blankets with
polio.
Except in today's society.
You could do that with radiation. You could take a little pellet.
Yeah, and then they'll never know. They'll never know. They just start vomiting and their DNA starts to disintegrate. And then I think Japan...
It's a horrible way to die.
You look up what happened to a dude in Japan, like, they fucked up a reactor so bad, but the Japanese government's like, whoa, we've never had anybody like this. And they kept him alive for 58 days, and his skin was falling off and just begging to die. And they're like, shh.
Just let it happen.
That's not going to happen, because we're going to figure out how to fix you. We're going to figure out how to fix you, bud. And he just died.
In Brazil, there was this family that would go and scrap metal. And they were scrapping metal out of an old hospital. And one of the hospitals had an x-ray machine. Well, in the x-ray machine, it has case around the source, and the source is encased, right? So the lead protects the source. Well, when you break that lead and you open it up, right, is when it shoots the x-rays out, or shoots out the gamma rays, and then they close it up, and then you get your x-ray, right? So... some guys or some family was inside there, or it was a guy of a family in Brazil. He was scrapping it and he came across that and he broke it open and found the source.